Hey everyone, I'm Doug. Hello?
Oh shit, sorry.
Wow, good one.
I thought my mic was on. I just started talking
Yeah.
and I didn't hear any feedback, and then my brain started cranking the gears and put two and two together.
Well,
And
you are.
thanks for joining us, everyone.
What's your name?
My name's Jeff. Oh. No, my name is Theodore Stinkleton.
You've already driven off all of our new viewers with your antics.
Oh.
I guarantee it.
Sorry guys, I'm slightly autistic. It's all right.
Ooh. All right.
This is a great start.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever had a successsul start.
Starting is hard.
It's either me just blabbering about some stupid meme or that fucking ASMR. Somebody touched my spaghetti. I should have done that. That's how I should have opened. Anyway, what are we talking about, Doug?
What are we talking about?
Good job,
I
fucking
fucking forgot. Help.
nuthead.
Uh,
We're talking about post-apocalyptic games. You
Yeah.
literally just posted
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
I actually didn't. I had just typed my own.
What'd you write? You wrote something different than me, you
I-
fucking backstabber.
I said, "Come join us, D-face."
Did you spell it C-U-M?
No.
Oh. You have to... People aren't going to know. They're going to be like, come join us where? What the fuck is this? They're not going to know what it is, you dipshit.
I linked the stream.
Whatever.
You're a dipshit.
This is true. Okay, so we're
God.
talking about post-apocalyptic games.
Yeah,
Yada,
video games.
yada. Yeah, video games. So if you don't like video games, sorry. We'll talk about something, not... what's the word I'm looking for? We'll talk about normie stuff later. In a
Who the
different...
fuck doesn't like video games? It's 2018. Everyone likes video games.
You play video games? Instantly fucking dry as a desert.
What a nerd. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid, so it's okay.
You were...
I find it funny that there was a time where if you carried your Game Boy around at school, people would make fun of you, but like in college, everybody just does it.
Yeah.
I'm not in college anymore, so I can't exactly speak for modern college kids. Maybe it's like not cool anymore.
No, it's still pretty cool. There's a hair in my tea, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's still pretty cool. I carry my DS to class, and there's like people in my classes that have like Game Boys and DSs.
Nice.
Look at that. We had 3 viewers, and then as soon as we mentioned we were talking about video games, the 2 of them disappeared.
Well, you know what? They can go fucking. I have to censor myself.
Beep, beep,
They
beep,
can go soak their heads.
beep.
That's like a thing from the 80s, I think.
Could go soak your... Or that's from Fallout 3. Perfect way to get us in the Fallout 3 talk.
Yeah.
That fucking line you say to Butch in the beginning. Go soak your head, Butch.
Yeah.
That was a good game. Let's start with Fallout 1, though. You know more about Fallout 1 than I know about it.
Okay.
Because all I know is you got to fix the water unit or some
Kinda.
shit.
Fallout 1 is interesting. It was the first Fallout game, and it was an isometric game. It was one of many games from that era that ran on the Infinity Engine, like Diablo, Baldur's Gate, those games. Classic, great RPGs. And the way it worked is, like all Fallout games, it took place after nuclear warfare destroyed the Earth. And it takes place usually about 200 or so years afterward, when the remains of civilization, the remains of humanity have cobbled together a sort of civilization from the ashes. So it's really Mad Maxian, lots of junk and just lawlessness and weird radioactive creatures. You, as the main character, are a person who has been living in a vault, which is essentially like they were supposed to be safe havens for people. It's a little more complicated than that, but it was billed as a place where you could survive the devastation of the nuclear war.
And there was hundreds of these
Yes.
all over the United States.
Yes, exactly. And you are in one that is in California. And the first 2 Fallout games both take place in California. and so does New Vegas, which came later on the Xbox 360. But in the first one, you are basically sent out by the leader of your vault. Your water chip breaks, which provides clean water to your people, and you have to go into the horrible wastes and go find one and go fucking fix it before everyone dies.
Good explanation.
It's super cool. It's a Bethesda game, so it's got a shitload of writing, lots of interesting humor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But what is the best Fallout game in the series?
That's a very subjective statement. My personal favorite.
Let's hear it.
New Vegas.
There you go. That's a good boy.
New Vegas is probably objectively the best Fallout game in the series. It's the only one that wasn't made by Bethesda, interestingly enough.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's probably why it's so good. It was written by Obsidian.
Oh.
Yeah. Bethesda is pretty good at writing stories, but there's just a lot of things that they fall victim to. A lot of nonsense, unfortunately.
Okay.
Obsidian is absolutely that is the best written Fallout game.
I want to see how many hours I have on Fallout New Vegas. 133 on PC, and that's not including the amount of hours that I put in on Xbox 360, which I had first.
Yep. Same here.
And I have all the DLC too, which is awesome. Too bad my computer can't run it anymore. Fucking sucks. My computer, for those of you who don't know me, my computer, and I complain about this all the time, it's just been what's the word I'm looking for? Deteriorating.
Yeah.
Over the years. And I used to be able to run Skyrim at full graphics, no lag, but now I can't even run some fucking like Terraria or Stardew Valley without it lagging every now and then. So, but
yeah.
100 and some hours or 133 hours of New Vegas. What about Fallout 3? 75 hours of Fallout 3.
Fallout 3 is still very good.
Yeah, it's good. That's my second favorite one, obviously, Fallout 3. What happens in Fallout 3, Doug? For those of you who don't.
In Fallout 3, you play as the Lone Wanderer, right?
Yes.
Each protagonist has a specific name that pertains to their involvement with the story. They don't really have like a name. They have a title. You play as a guy that escapes from the vault to go look for your father, who is Liam Neeson. He's played by Liam Neeson, and he's pretty cool. And you have to go find him because reasons. I don't even remember what the fuck.
Well, you just get, you go to find him, and everyone's like, you walk out of this vault, and you're never welcome back again, yada, yada, yada. I'm sure people who are listening know the whole story or some of it, but the basis. Post-apocalypse, end of the world, survive, pretty much. Yeah. RPG, Skyrim with guns.
Go ahead.
What I wanted to talk about is like certain things we liked in the Fallout games, because this was our first topic. We're like, we'll talk about Fallout, but then we're like, we'll talk about apocalypse games in general. Fallout has so many memorable moments and good moments. No spoilers, though. We're not going to do any of that.
Yeah.
God damn it. I keep looking at my phone. Shit. Let's talk about vaults. I wanted to talk about vaults. I'm so distracted today. Sorry.
Does talking about vaults count as a spoiler?
No.
Yeah, I'd say no.
I mean, there's like, you brought up earlier about the surface of what a vault is.
Yes.
But for those of you who don't know, these vaults that people were supposed to take shelter in were not as welcoming as you'd think. They were run by Vault Tech, who is the people who built the vaults, and they built them as a way to survive the nuclear fallout, which in the fourth Fallout game you actually get to see the bombs fall. And you run to a vault and you survive. But also they were using these vaults as experiments, like, to test the people on the inside. There was one vault where there was like one guy in the vault and like 50 women, and then there was one where that was reversed, so there was one woman and like 50 dudes.
Yeah, which was vaults 68 and 69. Haha, Bethesda.
What other vaults? There was ones where they'd like, like put gas in the vents and like drive these people fucking crazy. And there was that one Gary guy.
Yeah, Gary. Yeah.
Explain Gary. That's more your forte. I don't know the full Gary story.
I know too much about Fallout vaults, unfortunately. But so Gary was the result of an attempt at cloning. So they made tons of copies of this man named Gary, but unfortunately, all of the copies went insane and killed the original Gary, and all of the copies that existed were extremely cognitively impaired to the point where they were very violent and could only say their name. So if you go into that vault, you'll just find a bunch of Gary dudes attacking you.
Yeah. Man, I miss playing those old Fallout games. They were so good with like the shit that they would do. With the different vaults and all that other shit.
Yeah.
What else was there? There was another vault that they tried to, grow plants in.
Yeah.
But that got way out of control, and the plants like started like eating people.
Yeah. I forget what vault that is, but it's pretty terrifying.
Yeah, I can't remember It's from New Vegas. Mm-hmm. I know that.
Yeah.
New Vegas had a lot of different things that I liked. Number one being you can be a supreme fucking evil dude.
Yeah.
Fallout 3 you could be evil, yeah, but like in New Vegas there's what are the three sides? There's the NCR, which is New California Rangers. Or no, New California Republic, I mean.
Yeah.
They're like pretty much like the military, the new military of the wasteland. Then you've got Caesar's or Kaiser's Legion.
Yeah.
Who are these people who are pretty much based as like old Rome. They dress the style of old Rome, and they're these people who run slaves, and they're just a bunch of evil people pretty much. And they're led by their leader, who's named Caesar, coincidentally enough. And isn't there a third group you could side with?
You can do the go your own way, or Well, there's not. It's not just three. There's also Mr. House.
Oh yeah, Mr.
Which
House,
is considered the canon, I think.
Canon?
Yeah, I think that that's like the one that's accepted in lore as the thing that the courier did.
So that one's the canon. Okay.
Yeah, Mr. House is an interesting character.
I always fucking killed him. I don't like Mr. House.
I like Mr. House. I think that he's interesting, and he's probably the only hope for the wasteland. Mr. House is a guy that was alive 200 years plus before the beginning of the New Vegas. Basically, he was a genius businessman and leader of Robco, production of It's a production company that produced most of the robots you see in the game. Not all, but most. And he saw the inevitable nuclear conflict coming, and he decided to prepare for it by basically storing his consciousness in a supercomputer and by setting up a sophisticated missile system that was meant to protect Las Vegas, which was his favorite city and home, from the nukes. His missile system was successful in that it diverted most of the nuclear bombs away from Las Vegas, which is why in New Vegas, the city is considerably less destroyed than, for example, Washington, D.C. in Fallout 3. Also, Mr. House's attempt at maintaining his consciousness was thwarted somewhat because he needed one last ingredient, and that was a special type of chip, a platinum chip that was supposed to be delivered that would make him stable, that would make his mind stable within the computer. But unfortunately, on the day it was supposed to be delivered, that day was the day the bombs fell. So the platinum chip basically disappeared from sight, and he went into a coma for a few hundred years before awakening as a computer and attempting to get the platinum chip back, which is what brings your character, the courier, who's responsible for carrying the platinum chip to Mr. House, into the story.
But unfortunately, the beginning of the game, you are captured and you have your brains blown out.
Yep.
But somehow you live. I still never understood that shit.
Because there's advanced medicine.
Yeah, but you're getting a fucking bullet in your head.
Well, when you listen to Doc, he says, I had to pick some of the lead out of there, so presumably he has medical equipment that allowed you to...
Yeah, I guess that's...
What does Benny say to you?
Sorry, honey. Sorry, baby.
Right now, you must feel like the unluckiest man alive, but the
Oh
game was
yeah,
rigged from the start, or something like that. It's a good line.
yeah. I don't. I always killed Benny too when he got my fucking hands
You
around him.
can you can seduce Benny and kill him, which is great if you play
Oh
as a
my
woman.
god, Jesus Christ. No, I always fucking just killed him. As soon as I saw him, I'd just crack his skull open, or I'd let him, go and get captured, and then I'd kill him then.
Ring a ding ding.
Ring a ding ding. I fucking hated Benny. The one thing I always did in New Vegas though is I always went and I cleared out the casinos as soon as I got to Vegas.
Yeah,
I would just fucking max out my luck and just clear out the casinos like nothing, and then I'd be rich.
yeah. If you get ungodly luck in that game, you when you play card games, I think blackjack is probably the easiest way to do it.
No, I always did the slot machines.
Oh, I did blackjack. That was faster for me.
Yeah.
And if you would get absurdly good luck with draws, and you would just make a profit off of their casino, and eventually they get pissed off and kick you out.
Yeah. They're like, oh, congratulations on the win. Here's a bottle of whiskey. And then you win like 50 more grand.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you might want to slow it down. Here, why don't you take this nice coat and go relax in the spa? And then you win like a third time. He's like, all right, dude, you can't fucking win anymore. You're cleaning us out. Just leave.
Yeah.
They kick your ass out. And you do that to all the casinos until you're not welcome in any of them.
Yep.
There's a lot of different personalities. I don't think I've ever seen so many different personalities in one game. There's, obviously Kaisar's Legion, the NCR,
Yeah.
House. Those are the three main big ones. But then you have like the people of Good Springs and the people of that underground. I forgot the community. The hunters. Those people who live in the sewers and they want you to go hunting and you can eventually bang the leader.
Oh, can't remember the name.
Oh yeah, well there's this underground city. They have they're like hunters, and then you have the who the fucking what are their names? You have the raiders,
Yeah.
right? Then you have what the fuck are they called? Like the Vipers or something?
The Vipers are
I think
the
that's
gun gang, and then there's the powder gangers.
Powder Gangers.
There's
and
also
then
the Great
there's
Khans,
Great Khans.
which
Then
is where Benny's
there's
from.
what is it? The White Glove Society.
Yep.
Who are cannibals.
Yep.
They're very fancy cannibals. They own one of the casinos, and they're very creepy. They're always wearing white masks and shit.
And then there's the Native American tribe.
Yes.
Forget what they're called.
Yeah. Shit. From the DLC. Fuck. I can't remember. There's so many different groups and personalities. There's so much work that was put into that game.
Oh yeah. Kaiser himself is a very interesting person. His justification and his ideals about how he could possibly lead like this horrible dictatorship is super interesting.
Yeah. I also miss the commentary from the old games. You could make your character, because you get to pick your stats. For those of you who don't know, who are just listening to listen to us ramble about a game you've never played, there is a system, the special system in the game, in all the Fallout games. S stands for strength, P stands for perception, E stands for endurance, C stands for charisma, I stands for intelligence, A agility, L luck. And you get to you get a certain amount of points at the beginning of the game, and you can put those into strength, agility, yada yada yada. Each one has a different effect on you. You put all your points into strength, your character can carry a shitload of fucking ammo or not ammo, but like food and guns and all that shit, and they can punch really hard. They have like more health, they're more resilient, I think. Then you got like
they vary by game what they affect.
Yeah. So if in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, if you lowered your character's intelligence down to 0 at the beginning, your character would struggle to have conversations with people. I can't think of any right now. I'm going to look some up really quick. Do you remember of any?
This goes back to the first game.
It's in the first. It's on the other games too, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're,
Okay.
and you can. It's wonderful. Just you talk to people and you're just like, me hurt. How you? And most of the time they're just like, okay, buddy, let me just talk slowly.
Yeah, here we go. Uh-huh. Makes sense. Say more words. I have another question.
There's that one. There's that one guy that you can find in New Vegas who's like, he's a homeless man and he's really dumb. But when you speak to him with low intelligence, you two go back and forth with like Shakespearean dialogue. Because that's what you sound. That's what
So
you sounds like to you. It's great.
this is so bad. I'm looking one for fucking Vegas. In the beginning, that doctor patches you up, Doc Mitchell, and it says, what? The first one says no hurt. The second line says no want buy medicine, but it's missing the e at the end of medicine. And then it says you no give me candy. What you doing here? Where am me? Me want know who saved me. Oh my god, these fucking dialogue options are hilarious.
Yeah, the dialogue in Fallout is great for the most part until we get to Fallout 4, and then it gets dumb because they, as the time goes on with all popular game series, they get dumbed down, they get casualized. You know, they're supposed to appeal to a wider audience. So, whereas in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, you'd have sometimes opportunities to say 5 or more things to a person. In Fallout 4, you get yes, no, sarcastic, which is still yes, but he just says something witty,
Yeah,
or tell me more about it.
yeah, pretty
Sometimes
much.
you get that.
You know what? I figured out the algorithm. It's not always yes, no, sarcastic, yada.
Yeah.
It's not always that. It'll say like one word, like someone will say, you know what I mean? It's always something different depending on what someone's saying to you. And I've figured out the algorithm for this.
Oh.
The circle button is going to be the nice cooperative one,
Okay.
the nice cooperative option. The X is going to be the rude, not complying option, and square is going to be the witty option, and the triangle is going to be more information option. That is the algorithm I figured out for it.
Well, I would agree with you, except for, as I suspected, speak as Shroud, if you remember, I believe is assigned to circle.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's because you're going along, you're being nice and going along with the thing. I don't know. But no, I miss the old Fallout because you had so many fucking dialogue options.
Yeah,
Like
I
there
do
is
too.
so much dialogue. I wonder if you can you buy the old Fallouts on
On Steam?
PlayStation?
Oh, no, not on PlayStation. They're only for PC. I've got them all on Steam.
I'm gonna look this up.
Also, so in addition to Fallout 1 and 2, there's also Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, which is also known as Fallout Tactics. It's considered non-canon except for some of the main plot points, but it's definitely worth playing.
Oh, it looks like you might be able to buy them on there.
Really?
You know how there's like PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 games for PlayStation 4 in the store?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm gonna look that up later because I miss playing Fallout. I have them on Steam, but I can't play them because my computer sucks at running them.
What? They're over 20 years old.
What?
The Fallout games, the old ones.
No, I'm talking about fucking 3 in New Vegas, you dipshit.
I thought you were talking about buying the original ones. I was like, dude, what is wrong with your computer? You could probably run those on a fucking Apple II.
I'm gonna see if there's something I can do, because ever since I updated to Windows 10,
Yeah.
my computer's been shit. It's just gone downhill from there, and I
you
can't
have-
switch it back.
Do you have the original boot discs or anything like that?
No, I have a Windows 7 boot, or I have a Windows 7 disk I bought from the school, but I don't know how to fucking use it to install it on my computer.
Just fucking slide it in, and then as your computer's starting up, there should be a prompt to change your startup options. You don't have to boot from the hard drive. You could choose to boot from a CD.
Huh.
That's how you do it. And then it'll bring up a menu, and as long as you have the proper code, I guess, which I believe is given to you, or Maybe it's
On
just
the
on the
CD case, I
CD.
have it. Yeah.
Okay, then you should be able to be fine. I don't know if it's like single use or not. Is the thing if you've already used it once.
No, I haven't. I
Okay.
just have it laying around.
Yeah, you could totally do that. I guarantee you it would make your computer run better.
Huh.
10 is bloatware and shit, and it annoys me. 7 is so much lighter.
Yeah. Huh. I'm gonna try that out later.
Yeah.
Because I miss playing New Vegas and 3. Because I've been playing Fallout 4 recently again, just because I've been bored.
Yeah.
So I've been popping that in. I mean, it's fun, but I just like, man, this is old. Whether like Fallout 4, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
And then whereas New Vegas and 3, you could be a bad guy. You could go around just murdering innocent people and like.
Right.
I mean, you can kind of do that in 4, but it's just like not as fun because you're not losing karma for killing good people.
Which is dumb, and I don't know why they removed that system.
I loved that system so fucking much because I'd love being a bad guy in video games. And in Fallout 4, that's like, you're a rude guy. That's as far as you can go.
Yep.
You can just be rude. You can't be this evil fucking fear-mongering just warlord just
Yep.
roaming the wasteland, slaughtering whoever crosses your path or looks at you sideways.
See,
No.
it used to be. You know this. Like in Fallout 4, the amount of people who are for some reason too important to kill
Yeah.
is nuts.
Yes.
Like the problem with Fallout 4 is that if you like in any other Bethesda game, well, not any other Bethesda game, but in old Bethesda games, if you just were like, I don't like the inhabitants of this town, I'm going to kill all of them. You totally could if you wanted to.
Even if it ruined the story.
Yep, because in Morrowind, this is a famous example in Elder Scrolls Morrowind, which is also made by Bethesda, also an RPG. If you killed a quest important character, it would pop up a message on the screen and it would say, the thread of prophecy is severed. You have killed this person and now the world will never be saved. You can continue playing in this doomed world you've created, or you can reload a save, is what they tell you. So they warn you. They give you fair warning. You're not going to be able to play from this point on. But if you want to, we're going to give you the choice to. But because Bethesda is now catering to stupid children and people who like their games easy,
Fucking stupid.
they've ruined everything. And now if you want to attempt to slaughter anyone in Fallout 4, there's a good chance that literally half or more of them are just going to go oof and like hold their leg a little bit like Peter Griffin, you know? And then they just get back up.
Strap somebody with C4 in Fallout 4 and you could just blow them to smithereens and they'll just fall over him. Ooh, get back up. Hey, knock that off.
Half the time they won't even be hostile.
Can you? I'm pretty sure you could kill whoever you wanted in 3 in New Vegas as well,
Nope.
right? No, Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Damn.
In 3, there were a lot of protected characters, and you could not. How it worked in 3 is that they would just be quote unconscious.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I remember now.
You know, the reason they did it is not because of the storyline NPCs or whatever. The reason they did it is because people didn't want their precious companions dying.
Oh, okay. So yeah, okay.
Which completely removes any urgency or any bond you could possibly form with them because you don't have to protect them.
Mm-hmm. Man, I miss
which
those
is
games.
which is blown to absurd proportions in Fallout 4 as when your companions collapse, you're given the option to heal them, but there's literally no incentive to heal them because they'll just literally get up 5 seconds later.
Yeah, as soon as the combat's over, they'll just get up.
Yeah, they're totally fine.
From Fallout 4. Yeah, Fallout 4, I was playing it earlier today, and I was surprised. I think they made like a patch or something where you can kill a lot more people.
Maybe.
I went to a farm to where I remember a while ago I couldn't kill the people there, but I felt like beating them up and showing them who's boss. There's a new guy in town, and you better start providing me with food. And I just bashed their brains in with a fucking baseball bat, and they all died. And I was like, wait a minute, these people weren't supposed to die. Huh. So I tossed their bodies into a bathtub, and I kept going on to the next place to terrorize. There's like a bathtub or like a Brahmin trough. And I just tossed their bodies in there. Went over to the next settlement and slaughtered all the important characters there too. So I'm wondering if they just like let you kill those people now in like an update. I don't know. You still can't kill Mr. Fuckface Preston Garvey.
Oh yeah,
unfortunately,
needs your help.
Or Mama Murphy, who, for those of you who don't know, Mama Murphy's this old lady that just pops a squat in your old town and pretty much sits there going, I can read the future, kid. You need to listen to me. Bring me drugs and I'll tell you your future.
What's that stupid line she always says that just grates? Something about your energy?
You're tied to this place, kid. Your energy. Shut the fuck up. I've beaten her up so many times. You can help her overdose. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can help this old woman overdose. And I do it every time. I just fucking keep, here you go. Oh, you want 18 grams of fucking Psycho? Here you go.
Preston don't like that.
Preston hated that.
Everyone hated that.
And that's another thing. Like, there's not really a consequence for your companion. I mean, they won't follow you anymore. But it's like, okay, so there's a DLC for Fallout 4 where you can join a raider gang.
Yeah.
Which everybody knows all throughout the entire game history, there's always raiders and they're always causing problems. They're pretty much, if anybody has watched, they're pretty much like the group, the Saviors, the Negan team from The Walking Dead. Just a group of fucking misfits always causing trouble for people.
Yeah.
And you can join up with their gang, and if you do that, you become the leader. And Preston, who is like supposed to be your main guy in the game, which you can't choose to not side with him.
Yeah.
Which is stupid, because they give you 4 choices. They say you can side with the Minutemen, which is Preston's group. You can side with the Brotherhood of Steel, which is like the military group of the Wasteland. You could side with the Underground Railroad, which they are just think of like a activist group. And then, or you could side with the Institute, who is like this big technology company, organization.
Yeah.
If you kill everybody in the Institute, everybody in the Brotherhood of Steel, and everybody in the Railroad, it's like you are forced to be with the Minutemen. You're always forced. Or even if you decide to join the Railroad, you'll finish the game, and it'll say you sided with the Railroad and the Minutemen. It's forcing you to sign with the Minutemen, and it's bullshit. But anyway, so you side with the Raiders, who are like your sworn enemy.
Yep.
You can choose to do that. And I'm like, oh, finally, I could get to be a bad guy.
Yeah, I was upset that wasn't in the original game.
Yeah, but I was like, finally, I could actually fucking like do something bad. I go back to Preston. He's like, hey, I heard you sided with the Raiders. Not cool. I mean, I'll still be here to get your back, but we aren't friends anymore. I'm like, wow. Real
Ouch.
fucking ouch.
I'll still fucking do stuff. But
Yeah,
I won't bother you.
Yeah, he still comes to me. Hey, you got a minute? There's a settlement that needs our help. And I'm like, you fucking... I
am a raider. I will kill everyone in that settlement.
Like, it upsets me so much to where, like, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, or Fallout 3, you could do something like that. You could double cross one of your buddies and they'll try to kill you or something, and then you could kill them, and you could cause problems, and you could start a whole fucking war if you wanted to between two communities.
Yeah.
Nope. Fallout 4, you could fucking stab your best friend in the back and he'll be like, well, we're not friends anymore, but you think you can help me out with this job I got to do? Like, it's so fucking stupid and childish. It pissed me off so much.
Yeah.
Still a good playthrough, though, playing with the Raiders.
The Fallout 4 is not a bad game. There's a lot of good stuff in it and a lot of great moments and set pieces, but
yes,
it's just so tiring to see the direction that these games are going. I can only imagine what the next Elder Scrolls game is going to be like. Even more hand-holdy.
Well, maybe they'll take fucking their, the community's opinion into, consideration this time.
You mean the community of a bunch of middle-aged mothers and their screaming children who drag them to GameStop the day it comes out?
I want it. I want it. Hey, you forgot to change the name of the stream.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Whoops.
Dumbass. You dumb ass.
Okay, it's fixed.
But yeah, no, I don't understand. Like, why not fucking cater to the people who are still playing, like the adults. No, you
Because
gotta
they don't
cater
make
to
them enough. They don't make them as much money.
make a fucking game for a kid. Make like Fallout Preschool Edition. I don't fucking know.
No, because then if they do that, all the dumbass degenerate gamer bros will be like, kids in my Fallout game.
Oh look, okay, here. Let me just grab the Fallout thing. Oh look, it says M for mature, which means they shouldn't be trying to cater to children. Right?
Totally. Because they totally don't do that.
Just stop catering to children. There's games for kids. There was fucking kid games for us growing up.
Yeah.
There's Crash Bandicoot. There was Spyro, and at the same time, there were video games that were for adults that were much gorier and much, But no, there was a separation. Your kid plays this game with the colorful cover on it and all this stuff, and then the adults can play this game with blood and guts and tits on the cover.
To be fair, I played Grand Theft Auto when I was pretty young, but nowadays I think because most AAA games are rated M, except for with the exception of Nintendo. Most other AAA games are rated M, and I think that there's this expectation, an unset expectation that kids are playing these games, because you see all these toys and all these things marketed for games that are rated M. I mean, look how much attention Deadpool the movie got. That movie is rated R. And obviously kids were all over that. Look at Halo as a franchise. Until Halo 5, it was rated M.
Really?
Yep. Halo 5 is rated T, but all the other ones are rated M.
Jesus Christ. Didn't they do that with Call of Duty as well?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question. What is World War II rated? Probably M, right?
Maybe.
They're just not going to tell me? Come on. Wikipedia.
I mean, why would you... As a parent, you shouldn't buy this game for your kid. Look, Fallout. Rated M for mature. Blood and gore, intense violence, strong language, and use of drugs. You would want your kid playing that? No.
World War II is rated M.
Okay.
All right, I'm just going to look up Call of Duty. Maybe I want to see if any of them are rated T.
Probably.
Well, the first couple are. The first one is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And they started getting rated M for mature.
Oh, Modern Warfare 3 Defiance for the Nintendo DS is rated T.
What?
You've never played the DS ports of Black Ops? I suggest that you do. They're actually quite good.
Really?
Yeah. It's impressive what they've managed to accomplish. Wait. Oh, no, I keep seeing the Black Ops ports. Those are all rated T, but all the rest of them are rated M. So
all right, let's see what this game is rated. Far Cry 5. I just got this one.
Of course that's rated M.
It's rated M. Kids shouldn't be playing it. Destiny.
Destiny
Naruto. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. That's rated T. Okay, that's sensible because it's just a little fighting game.
Destiny and Destiny 2 are both rated T. I know that.
Yeah. Overwatch rated T. I know that too.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the Overwatch fucking game. Man, it's such a good game. It's my fave. But don't fucking let your kids play these games. Shit. Because they're ruining it for us.
Yep.
They're ruining it.
It's like the George Lucas of video games. George Lucas was like, how do I make Star Wars appeal to everyone who isn't a nerd?
Sell it to Disney.
Oh yeah, that's even worse. I actually am kind of glad for George Lucas's heavy-handed Star Wars writing compared to the new movies, which are garbage. I don't care. To our one viewer, if you like the new Star Wars movies, I'm sorry, but they're just so bad.
They're fucking garbage.
They're soulless corporate shit. That's the only way I can describe it.
Fuck corporate, dude. Fuck corporate. Period.
I'm so sick and tired of games, movies, shows being obviously made by a committee.
Yes.
You know?
Oh my god. I mean,
where's the passion?
There is no passion if it's corporate, and that's the sad part. We gotta pump out as much fucking shit from our assholes as we possibly can. It's just done. It's done. The period of really good fucking games, really good fucking movies, I mean, obviously, there's still going to be some movies and games that come out that are good that are not fucking corporate, you know?
Well, sure, yeah.
But it's just like these main ones. I mean,
Well, you
back
know
in
what
the
the
day.
problem is, don't you? Like, I beat Crash Bandicoot again, the first one,
Uh-huh.
a few months ago, and I was looking at the credits, and I noticed that there's like 15 people in the credits.
Uh-huh.
Why? Because it was easier to make. But nowadays, if you want to make a game that gets any attention, for the most part, now there are exceptions to this, but for the most part, if you want to make a AAA game, good luck, because those games are made by 10,000 people and they have a budget of $100 million. Because
That's true.
graphics.
That's true.
Everyone wants it to look good
I mean,
because they're
that's
dumb.
not an issue about. I mean, yeah, everybody wants to look
The
good. And
graphics, bro.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that I'm all about the graphics, but I mean, decent graphics are like kind of a thing for me. Like,
I
I don't care if
appreciate a game that looks good.
yes,
I don't
but
think
they're
it's a
not. They're
requirement, though.
they're not the deal breaker.
Yeah.
Deal breaker is the gameplay. I mean, look at Wasteland 2. We were gonna talk about that. It's another great game.
I've never played it.
Post-apocalyptic game. You get to make your crew in the beginning, and I always make me, Doug,
Aw.
my brother, and then just some random person that's usually the fucking pack mule of the team. And you can make your own characters. You can upload portraits and use them as your in-game portraits. So like when your character's talking, it'll show that picture of them.
Yeah, that's cool.
Um,
I like that.
yeah, it's really cool. And you guys are like rangers, and you roam the wasteland, and you have to like help people and do all these different missions. It's kind of like Fallout, but a little bit more put together. Society wise, I mean, like there's like towns and communities. It's not completely just fucking blown to shit like Fallout is.
Yeah.
But you can go from town to town. You can help these people. You travel, have random encounters with these, creatures or like mutated humans, and it's like a really fun game. Terrible graphics, just shit. It's just like blocks on the screen, but fucking great gameplay. So I love playing it. Look at a game like Stardew Valley, which me and Doug have just recently started playing.
Oh, yeah. Made by one guy.
Made by one fucking person, yet he was able to pump this shit out and make an amazing game, and I give him props for that. It's just, I don't know. This is corporate. I fucking hate corporate. Even working in corporate. I've had a couple of corporate jobs in the past. Fucking, I used to work at Starbucks. I used to work at like a couple of corporate steakhouses.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck that right up the ass, because all they care about is making money, and they don't give a shit about their employees. Maybe some corporate places do. Maybe there's some corporate places that actually care about their employees, but no, they care about saving their asses from a lawsuit, and they care about making money. That's all they care about.
And customers know this and take advantage of this.
Where's the passion? There's no passion.
Yep.
I guarantee you go to a restaurant that's corporate, you're going to get mediocre food. You go to a place that's family-owned and they've got, family-owned chef.
Yeah.
Or not family-owned chef, but fucking bottom. Like a chef that works specifically for the family and not like a big company. He's going to fucking probably be pumping out really good food. I have... Oh,
unless it's anything on Kitchen Nightmares.
Yes. But no, I've been out here in California for a while now, and I've stopped eating at corporate places because they don't appeal to me anymore. I can't remember the last time I went to a Chili's or like the only corporate place I've been to is like Denny's. That's because I'm drunk off my ass at 3 a.m, and that's the only place that I can walk to. But no, I don't go to Chili's or Applebee's or any of these places because it's mediocre food. I go to this one place. I'm not going to say because people are going to like look me up in the future if we ever actually get a following. There's this place. It's an American food restaurant, right? Favorite place to fucking go. I absolutely love it. My mom took me there for my birthday for the past like 3 years in a row. It's kind of pricey, but worth it. It's a family-owned restaurant, and it's not family-owned. I think it's just owned by this one guy, the one owner of it. But he's very professional, but he's not like corporate professional,
Right.
He wants to take care of his customers, but he'll tell you to go fuck yourself if you're causing a problem. Most amazing food I've ever tasted, or American style food at least. The food that comes out of this kitchen, they have fish and chips that I get every time, and they're made with an orange beer batter.
Ooh.
And it is flawless every time. Their fries come out. The fries are delicious. The drinks are amazing. The service is amazing. Everything about this place is amazing. And in the area I live in, there's tons of restaurants like that. I've never had any better food from somewhere that isn't corporate. And that's how video games are. You get this big corporate company. They're going to pump out a game like every year like Call of Duty does.
Yep.
And they're going to be average. They're going to be, okay, this was fun for like a month, and now I don't want to play it. Look at Destiny.
Oh, yeah. Well, the first Destiny I got a lot out of. The second one is just bleh.
Yeah. But if you look at something like Stardew Valley,
yeah,
I have not gone a day since we started playing it without playing it. Even if it's 5 minutes, I'll hop on real quick, water my crops, do one day, and then get off.
I haven't been playing it, unfortunately.
But that's just an example of corporate versus actually putting your heart and soul into something.
Yep.
I mean, working at Starbucks, drinks, pump them out as fast as you fucking can.
Yep.
Like, why don't you just get a robot to do my job? Fuck you.
That's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's sad. So many people are going to lose their job.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jim, but this robot is going to take your place. Like, okay.
Welcome to Megaton. Friendliest town around.
For those of you who don't know, that's a reference to the third game. There's a robot that's like...
Is it third Fallout game?
Fallout 3.
Fallout 3.
Yes. There's a robot.
What is his name? I forget.
I don't fucking know. I just remember he goes, "Howdy, partner."
He's like deputy something, right?
Yeah, there's like a robot that stands outside this big town, and
yeah,
the town's called Megaton because there's literally an undetonated nuclear bomb sitting in the middle of the city,
which is awesome.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a great concept.
What's also a great concept is this is Fallout 3, so you could be a fucking evil person. You can actually rig that thing to blow.
Mm-hmm.
And just vaporize everybody.
Yep.
You can go back and the robot's still there, but he's fucking buried.
Yep.
He's like, welcome. That's such a great game. So many choices. Like, yeah. I feel like I don't have a choice in Fallout 4, really. Well, I don't, actually.
Yeah, you don't. Sorry.
I remember in Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, I would replay the game so much because I'm like, oh, I wonder what happens if I do it like this time, or I wonder if I side with this guy, or if I choose not to save this person. There's so many different,
yeah,
so many different outcomes of the game in general.
But then Todd Howard was like, choices are too hard.
It just works. Why can't I go backwards? What the fuck? Or I'm looking at other apocalypse games. What about Borderlands? I never really played that.
You never played Borderlands?
No, because remember,
I recommend them.
I bought it on my computer. A computer can't run it.
Just get it on. Oh yeah, you don't have a 360. Shit. So Borderlands, the first game is pretty damn good. Second one's better, but they're both worth playing. Basically, guns. There's like 100,000 plus guns, and I think in the second one there's like over 1 million.
Jesus.
They all have like random modifiers and like all these like weird things, and they do strange things and have strange names sometimes. It's kind of like a goofy, off-kilter humor, more Mad Max-ish apocalypse where like all the enemies are like these insane like zealots. There's a guy that you fight in the first game named Nine Toes. And when you fight him, there's like a freeze frame of him, like Inglourious Bastard style, where it says 9 toes, and then underneath it says also has 3 balls.
Man,
they're really funny and really good games.
Yeah, I gotta try it out eventually.
Yeah.
What I wish I could still fucking play on my computer, because like I said, I used to be able to play all these fucking games, and now I can't fucking play them anymore. DayZ.
Oh yeah, DayZ.
Fucking Z. And Doug's always here like, oh no, the freaking mod was better. Doug thinks the mod was better, and they actually so to put it into perspective for how many people are listening?
One.
For you, our faithful fucking viewer. I don't know if you're the same person every time, but thank you, viewer.
Thank you.
What was I saying? I forgot. Never mind. I'm gonna go to bed
Daisy.
now. Daisy. Okay, so imagine this.
Jeez.
There's a video game that creates a mod. So it's a war video game, and then there's a mod that's created for it to make no more war. It's just surviving a zombie apocalypse. So there's a lot of bugs, and it's a mod. It's modification to the original game.
Yeah, it's flawless.
Which has nothing to do with zombies. Then they went and they made an actual game called DayZ that is supposed to be a zombie survival game. Which do you think is going to run better? The fucking game that was made to be a zombie game. And
I'm sorry. DayZ runs like shit. The standalone?
No.
Yeah, it's bad.
No.
And it's been unsupported by the developers for literally years.
No. I have 75 hours on it.
The DayZ developers are scumbags. The game sucks butt. It's terrible.
No.
The mod is amazing. The original game was a mod for the realistic military shooter Arma 2. But you needed the DLC Operation Arrowhead, and you also needed a special client to be able to play it. But it was great. It was just this hyper-realistic, enormous map. It was fantastic. And then they made a standalone game, and then the standalone game was no different from every other fucking zombie game out there, like H1Z1.
Well, I liked it. I actually tried to play the mod, and I just couldn't figure it out because I was like, 16 at the time? And I was like, I don't know how to mod it. And I just,
It was not that hard, dude. I was doing it when I was like that age.
Fuck you, Doug. Sorry, but I had a life, bro.
Ouch. I didn't have much of a life. I just played video games.
Fuck you.
The mod was the only thing that was decent about it.
Fuck you! No, DayZ was cool though. Like the standalone, even the standalone, I liked it just because I never played the original, so I can't really say.
Oh yeah, talking shit about the original and never even played it.
Hey,
All
fuck
right.
you! Fuck you! Did you play the standalone?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Well, I didn't play it, but I watched
Oh!
gameplay of it, and it looked awful.
Caught
Zombies walking through walls.
Caught in a lie.
Fuck you, it's garbage. I know it's garbage.
Yeah, you know what else is garbage?
What?
You, Doug. Fuck you. Oh, but no, it's fun. You can like play against other players. Me and an old friend of mine used to play it all the time. And we would just, go around together, just fuck with people. Remember this one time we were laying in a grass and we saw these two other dudes running past us, and he's got binoculars, and I'm like slowly inching my way to a good vantage point, and then just I took out one of them and the other guy got away, but it was still pretty cool. It was a fun game. I liked it.
I saw this pretty great post on Reddit. It was like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and it showed Steam tags for genre, and it said post-apocalyptic open world survival crafting.
Yes. It's like
very
every
true.
fucking game now.
We're inundated with that garbage, and none of them are particularly good. There's a few that are okay. Like Rust was alright for a while.
Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like about these survival games, it's a good concept. So survival, open world, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Great combination. Look at fucking so the survival mode in Fallout. Super cool. You're always getting sick.
I don't care for it personally.
Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna fucking strangle you. Fuck you.
I just don't like that.
Fuck you,
I think it's fucking tedious for the sake of tedium. That's what it is.
Shit and die.
Artificial difficulty wall. Unnecessary.
Whatever. So we'll talk about something different than Fallout because we're fucking hate it. It's not as good as the original.
What?
Fuck you, Doug.
Wait,
that's
what?
That's the voice I have for you in my head. Just you grumbling and then saying not as good as the original,
which is mostly true.
As you shove your glasses back up on your nose. No, but open world, survival, good combination. That's a really good combination. But I feel like so many people are trying to pump that combination out. It's just like they're just trying to pump it out quickly so it doesn't work out as well.
They're uninspired. They have no vision beyond we have to make the thing that everyone's making.
Yes.
You can tell when you play a game like H1Z1 that it's like there is no real motivation behind it. Like there's no story to speak of. Nothing feels impactful.
What's a good survival game? Just think
Minecraft.
for a second. Minecraft.
Minecraft used to be a crafting game. Now it's a survival game. I guess that's okay. That's pretty much my opinion about it.
I'm going to look up survival tag. How do you look up the survival tag on Steam?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Survival. Browse game categories. Let me browse the game categories, you fucks.
Let me look at my games list.
No, I'm trying to see, like... Ooh, nudity. Here we go.
Ugh.
Here, survival. Far Cry 5 isn't a fucking survival game, you dumb...
Does it? I guess it technically counts, doesn't it? Because Far Cry 3 was technically a survival game.
PlayerUnknown's Battleground.
That's not a survival game. That's a fucking battle royale game, which is the new thing that everyone's
Here we go.
doing.
Terraria. Perfect.
Yeah, Terraria. That's a good example.
7 Days to Die.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
It was pretty decent.
Yeah. Probably the best one of those zombie games there is.
Ooh, Don't Starve.
Oh yeah, Don't Starve. That's
Don't
an
Starve
indie game.
Yeah, super fucking cool. It's got like a Tim Burton art style to it. For those of you who don't know, Don't Starve, you are like this little Tim Burton character, and you have to survive in the woods. And you're like, it's like a little, like drawing animation thing, and you control your guy. You got to chop down trees. You got to build like a little base.
Also, Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead wouldn't really say it's a survival open world-ish game.
It's not open world, no.
But
It
I like
survival.
the type of survival games I like are open world, and you know you have to eat, you have to like gather resources and shit like that. I like that.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really care for that formula too much. It has to be more than that.
Has to have anime titties, right?
Yes.
Didn't have anime titties. I'm not playing it.
0 out of 10.
Eat shit.
Unturned.
Unturned.
That's that free game that kid made in a weekend.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
It has a VR mode.
What?
That's cool.
It's free to play, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh my god, this looks like such shit.
It really
It
is.
looks so bad.
It's quite impressive for being made in a weekend, but it is kind of cool that one basically teenager was doing it.
It's just Minecraft.
It's nothing like Minecraft.
Shut up.
Minecraft is ridiculous in the sheer modability of it and how much people have done to... Can you imagine just sitting down and writing a game in pure Java and then selling it to Microsoft for like $2 billion?
Man.
That's nuts. Notch is so fucking rich, it's absurd.
Yeah, but I feel like I can't play Minecraft anymore because of all the people who ruined it. You know?
I don't know, I just play mods.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
It's like literally 90% of my players now are kids or just like cancerous YouTubers.
That's why you gotta play the weird, obscure mods. You either gotta play like single-player mods...
But I like the original.
Well, then just fucking play alone, then.
No.
I barely ever play vanilla Minecraft. I either play like Skyforge, which is like an insane crafting tree where you can make like automation and machines and stuff. I do that. Or I play MMO craft stuff, which is like Windcraft, for example, is basically RuneScape in Minecraft. Or I'll do like certain kinds of competitive servers like deathmatch and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the real fun of it.
Kids ruin everything.
Did some Ukrainian kid steal your Minecraft account?
Yes, he did. Yes, he fucking did. Some little Ukrainian fuck. If I ever catch you, I'm fucking in the nutsack. Swear to God. Hard as I can, I'll give you ovaries. Just poof, poof. Right up through your fucking pelvis.
Damn.
Pissed me off so much.
All right.
Yes. Yep. You don't know I was a kid.
Didn't you say it was a kid?
I said that because I was like, it's probably some fucking Russian kid.
And then you like talk to them?
I talked to fucking Minecraft people.
Oh.
and I said my account was. Well, no, I looked up my account and it like got its name changed,
Yeah.
and then it was like location and it said Russia or Ukraine or whatever, and I'm like, oh, well then, it like he changed my name to some like it said like Black Ninja in Russian or something.
Amazing.
I was like, okay, so I assumed it was a kid,
it's Assassin Ninja.
but no, I got that account back.
That's good.
Thanks.
I bought Minecraft pretty much when it came out, or actually no, I bought it when it was still in the beta, I think, or towards the end of the alpha. So I've pretty much been playing since like I don't know 2010 or 9 or something or
Jesus.
11. So I have no goddamn idea which email address would have been associated with that account.
Oh, I gave him like the support guy. I gave him like 15 emails, and I'm like, it's one of these.
And he found it.
These. Yeah.
Your internet's going a little
He's
wonky.
like, oh, fuck you, dog.
You're cutting kind of in and out.
Fine, you do all the talking then.
Okay.
You're terrible at this.
I know. I forgot what we were talking about.
We're talking about fucking little Russian kids taking my shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck is this? Dude, a PlayStation 3 for $460. Are you fucking high?
Where are you? What?
I don't know.
You looking on eBay or something?
Yeah.
I got my PlayStation 3 for free.
Oh, never mind. It's the Fallout New Vegas Collector's Edition PlayStation 3.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Comes with, what does it come with? It comes with Fallout New Vegas, the PlayStation 3 Fallout New Vegas, or, yeah, switch to around. It comes with playing cards from the game, comes with the Platinum chip, it comes with Topps Casino chips.
Okay.
It comes with, it looks like a giant comic book as well.
That's fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to buy it.
I really want
no,
an
actually-
Atari Jaguar.
Wait, buy one for $460 each, or buy two for $455 each.
Wow, what a deal. Where the hell are you, on eBay?
No, I don't know this website.
Oh,
I'm not going to
God.
name it.
Fallout
buy
New
it.
Vegas Ultimate. Okay, this fucking... God damn it.
What?
The fucking computer's listening to me again. I literally go to eBay and I type in Fallout, and the first thing that comes up is Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition PS3.
Oh, let me try that. Let me
That's
try that.
creepy. Well, you've already searched
Hold on.
it.
Hold on. No, I didn't. I just clicked on a link. Hold on.
Okay.
Fallout New Vegas. What was it called?
I just
Ultimate
started,
Edition?
I just started typing that, and that's what came up in eBay. I went to eBay, I went to the search bar, started typing Fallout, and then I get that.
Oh shit! Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. Shit.
I can't find the actual... No, it looks like nobody's selling it.
Yeah, well, it's pretty rare. You
Oh,
wouldn't
no,
know
never
anything
mind.
about it.
Never mind, it's the Ultimate Edition of the game for PS3. It's not the actual console. I'm going to type in PS3 console and see what comes up. See if anyone's actually selling it.
Shit.
Brand new Fallout New Vegas Collector's Edition for $250. Or best
$250.
offer.
Where?
It's a new listing. It just went up.
Where?
This is cool.
Send it to me.
I'm not sending you shit. I'm going to buy this right now. What
Bitch,
does
you
it
can't
come
even
with?
alcohol. Are you kidding me?
Dude, it's manufacturer sealed. Shit.
Manufactured. See?
Fuck.
Fuck. We struck gold, Jimmy.
This is
Wait.
cool.
Send me the link. I want to see.
I'm not giving you shit.
Send me the link, you fuck nut.
No.
Aw.
Oh, it also comes with a making of documentary DVD.
Ooh.
Huh.
God, what? I'll tell you after the stream.
Okay.
Oh, fucking people, dude. Wait, send me the goddamn link.
No, I already closed out of it.
Oh.
Just go to...
No, what did you type in?
Just
Fallout
type-
New Vegas Ultimate Edition
I just,
PS3
fucking
console.
stop. I just typed in Fallout New Vegas PS3 console.
They got
Should say new listing.
PS3 console. Cobb Soul. That works. Cobb salad. Brand new. Shit. That looks so cool.
It's shrink wrapped. Fucking.
It's shrink
I'd be
wrapped.
too tempted to open it, man.
Oh my god. I need it. $250?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Look, dude,
that's really not bad.
look at the back. You saw the back, right? Like all the shit.
Yep.
Wait, so what? Yeah, I'm trying to feel it. Let me see.
That's
God,
really
okay.
not bad at all because new PlayStation 3s go for like at least 100, so only 250 for all this shit and it's sealed. Man,
You get caravan cards, you get Lucky 38 Platinum chip, a New Vegas, Lucky 7 poker chips, and hardcover graphic novel. That's so cool.
Written by the game's creative director.
That's so fucking cool.
Yep.
I'm purchasing this right now.
What? No, don't do that.
Buy it. No. Okay.
You
It's
just gonna
on the
pull out
way.
$250.
I
I suppose if you had a PS3, you could play some old games and stuff. All that.
But
I'm
buying a PS3 right now.
You are?
No, I'm joking. It's
You
just
should get yourself a fucking 360 so I have an excuse to get Xbox Live.
Oh god,
For free
no.
with Bing Rewards.
No, it's broken. But English is hard. Hold on. I'm like stretching and like putting out.
You're stroking
sounds.
out.
Yeah. My Xbox is up in my closet right now, and I remember it red ringed, and I don't want to touch it. I feel like I'm gonna catch AIDS.
I said get a 360, not get your broken ass one.
Holy shit! I wonder what would happen if I tried to start that thing up. It hasn't been started since 2014, so 4 years, I think. Right?
The red ring of death is an error code, and it could mean a lot of things. A lot of times, the problem would be that it would warp the motherboard or melt the solder in it and make it break. It basically means that your console's overheating, and if it overheats, that's bad. A lot of Xboxes had that problem because the heat sinks inside them were not properly designed. Some people came up with interesting homebrew ways of solving that, like taping a bunch of pennies to it, or just because the copper would draw away heat, or not taping, but just throwing them in. Yeah, it was a common problem. My 360 is still going strong despite being an original model, which had more problems.
Yeah, and I have the slim model. I'm gonna try to turn it on today. I have all my cords. I'm gonna do it.
Do it right now.
Oh no.
Okay.
Let's end the podcast.
Oh, okay. Is that all we?
I think
we don't have anything else to talk about.
Yeah, we were sorry guys. We kind of just like pulled this out of our ass last second because me and Doug have been really busy.
Yeah.
Since the past week. So we'll think of a better one for next week. A good topic, an actually intriguing one instead of us nerding out. But thank you all.
Wrapping it up then.
Okay. So thank you all for joining us today. Thank you, person. Thank you, our
human.
one fan. You. Thank you, human. You're great. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll be back next week with more goofs and laughs and all sorts of craps.
Wow.
My name is Kane.
I'm Doug.
And you're watching Disney Channel.
Cue
the outro. Bye-bye.
Bye.